Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Felt in the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years into my moments here, waiting my turn, now I'm hot in demand. Slept on a kid but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key but I still hit drive. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Names on the left, second taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation.
Okay, you beautiful friends, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and it's that time once again. Hazbin Hotel Season 2, Episode 3 is what we're watching this time around, and it's also one of those times where it's that time of year, the truck is turned off, so it's that time of the year where the audio kind of shifts a little, and with me having the truck off, I'm parked very close to a highway over here. So we're definitely going to be pushing that background noise remover. So cool beans on that. So other than that though, I don't really have, I know I say this sometimes and then I talk for 3 minutes here in the opening, but I feel like I don't have much to add to the opening to this season 3 because there is one thing. I do got to give a disclaimer that if you are here for the opening monologue and all that stuff, oh my gosh, for episode 2, I did have to use a filter over top of the episode. Still got copyright claimed, but it wasn't blocked no more. The first time I uploaded it, it was blocked. So I then threw a filter over top of it and it got through, but it still was copyrighted. I don't care about the copyright. Go ahead and copyright it. Do what you gotta do. But hey, you know, we're all here to have a little fun. So, you know, let me have it public at least. So if there is a filter on any of these episodes, I apologize, but blame Amazon. Nonetheless, though, episode 3, I think the episode title is Behind Closed Doors. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm just coming up with this theory in my head now because I haven't really thought about it much before I saw the title, but for a title like that, I'm going to think that this is going to be an episode of therapy with Charlie and Angel. Because in the first episode, I believe, we had Angel saying, hey, make sure to tell Charlie I'm wanting to schedule some therapy time. So, and this is behind closed doors, so maybe he's getting some private counseling type thing from Charlie, and, and then the next episode after this is called It's a Deal. So I'm presuming it's an Alistair episode. So, I know I said I didn't have much to say here at the beginning, and it's almost 3 minutes now, so there I went being a liar again, and ended up talking and running my mouth for longer than I thought I would. So let's go ahead and hit this play button in 3, 2, 1, and play. What are we screaming for, Charlie? Oh yeah! She just got the news from Emily.
Oh my god! Holy fuck! Emily just portal. Okay, fine.
Yes, that's a lot to take in. I said that in the last episode.
We did it.
I thought Charlie said no more drugs.
Charlie, are you absolutely sure
That kind of joke will never get old from Angel.
I'm 1,000,000% sure. I said this amazing package. Who even advertises on the zipline? I guess Pinches would, huh? Right, focus, Charlie.
Pinches would.
Get this taken down for all of the pentagram C.
Did they even show you that Pinches was actually there?
Charlie,
Wait, what are you doing?
stop that.
Just sending off a little strongly worded email to Vox.
The little dance before she got away.
Or maybe Angel on a good day.
Really? Angel on a good day, huh?
Show.
I'd love to.
I mean,
That Baxter guy was spouting some shit about them working together when he first arrived.
I've got theories in my head about Baxter. If I remember,
His room's in the basement.
I'm going to say it at the Afterthoughts.
bye, bitches.
You know she blows up walls to get out.
Okay.
The new VoxTech 150-inch TV right over there. Brought to you by VoxTech.
150-inch TV?
You're welcome.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Very
Now,
tempting.
I could just direct your attention.
Very
to the really important
tempting.
thing that I want to say. Kinda sorta lied about wanting to give an exclusive interview.
What? Liar.
Because I have
Really?
news, huge, exclusive news. The Hazbin Hotel actually works. Take
But
this, suckers.
where's the proof?
That's the little angel blind out, tell you that.
Yes. Well, technically she used a port.
Okay.
So,
I think
This
we've heard
is
enough.
this is good here.
what? You can't be
They're
that-
kind of twisting some Bible stories a little, because a lot of times angels come down to talk and to give news,
I mean, the last thing I want to do
and
spread
yeah.
Wait.
Oh, don't do that to Nifty.
We used to work together back in the day.
Man, why are we getting so much backstory on Pinchas?
Story engineering. Together to continue his frivolous turf war scheme with that woman he was obsessed with. You
That's
think.
Cherry. That's the woman he was obsessed with.
Guy, I guess.
Now have I satisfied your request?
Really? A Sir Pinchas song?
Golden skies.
Can you hear me calling?
Hold up. Holy crap. Hold on. So we're getting a duet song with Pinchas, and hey, there's the trailer shot from Cherry Bomb. But we're getting a duet from Pinchas and Cherry Bomb. That's pretty freaking awesome. You know, it's oddly romantic. They love each other, but yet
Hey, Charlie.
love to hate each other too.
And I still think about that little koala and put out a special tonight about what he sees here. On the
Yeah, it's going to be a very twisted special.
Redeem someone. Yeah, now that's where you come in, Angel. Look, you've quit drugs. You know,
Kind of.
You've been nailing your chore chart, sort of.
Sort of,
And now
yeah.
that we know it can work, we have an easy step-by-step guide to follow.
Charlie.
Holy crap, I can see again.
know.
Now,
But you've just made such
Alistair's
good
been
progress lately.
oddly
I think you're
absent
one good
in
deed
these
away
first
from
3
getting all
episodes.
right.
Yes, we've seen him, but he
Please,
feels
come
oddly
on,
absent.
Are we interrupting something?
babies and
Um,
babies and
none of this is going to help redeem Angel Dust. Plus, on top of that, I think Angel Dust and almost any other person is probably going to end up needing to die in order to redeem.
hobo a dime. Tied to the train.
Oh.
The diabolical dare.
So this is where that scene came from in the trailer
I shouldn't.
with Husk tied to the railroad tracks.
Oh, whatever.
What?
Oh.
I noticed your little train didn't actually pose any risk.
Hey, there we go. Now, Angel actually has to save Husk.
Stop the train. Nifty.
Now, this might be interesting if Angel actually... Nifty's the conductor. This will be interesting, though, if Angel did actually get killed on this and then got redeemed.
You pull shit like that again enough. I'll fucking spank you.
Pull what shit?
What?
The shit that you
That's what he wants!
Yeah, because I know how much you actually want this.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Forget it.
That killed your dad, right?
Oh.
That's what Val told me.
Holy
What did he
crap.
do, hit you?
Hey, that's enough.
Oh, there we go. Charlie's about to go to demon mode. But yeah, oh, that's a revelation though.
You can mock me, but I won't allow you to
Angel
push
killed
my
his dad.
friends around like that, okay?
I could be redeemed.
I believe anyone can be redeemed.
starts to lose meaning after a while, Charlie. But I
Dude, I hate to tell you, but she did just almost go to demon mode and defended you.
No, you're my friend. I didn't.
No, but now we need more information. What's the circumstances behind you killing your dad? What is all this?
I lied. I'm dirty do-bad.
We took a visit to the
That was a good edit.
so you don't have to. Featuring interviews from real people behind closed doors. Tonight at 8. Brought to you by
Oh, that's why we have the title that we have. Oh, I wanted something so much more different. Oh well.
I decided to stay.
Interesting. Huh. You know, I was about to start thinking to myself, them two would make a pretty good ship. But then I slowed myself down and I didn't say anything about it because then I started thinking, huh, you know what? Those two seem to have a brother and sisterly type of bond. And that's what I'm going to go with, unless, something else changes on the show itself. That's the relationship that I'm going to go with between them two, because when it comes to ships, I like to go with canon ships and stuff like that. So I don't really delve too much into the fan ships because, well, they're not canon, and I like, canon events. But yeah, they feel like more of a brother sister type of relationship, and I like that idea. And maybe, it would have been interesting if Angel did get killed by the train. Granted, it would have been like a what the heck moment, like, why did y'all do that? And he did end up getting redeemed. It would have been interesting, but I'm glad that they didn't go that route. I'm also glad that they're not going the route of Vaggie seemingly trying to push for, oh, I'm changing my name and this and that, because really, I don't care about that aspect of the story. I get why she's doing it, but at the same time, it's like, why now? Just because Adam got killed, which I'm still believing that my theory will come true about him now being in hell, instead of up there in heaven. So I'm still holding on to that theory, because if you can be redeemed and go to heaven, you can then also have the opposite have happen and, get killed and go to hell. So, yeah. And as far as the Baxter theory that I was thinking about, it's in my head, but at the same time, it's not. Now that I know that him and Pinchas were working in hell together, because I don't think a theory like that would really play out that well when it comes to, when Baxter might have been living, because in my head I was thinking, you know what? It'd be interesting if Baxter's backstory was that he was Jack the Ripper. That would have been interesting. Because, of course, what was happening with, Pinchas, and he witnessed Jack the Ripper and, him being a serial killer and all that. It would have been interesting, but then I don't think Pinchas would have been working with him in hell, because, if he was carrying that all his life, knowing who the killer was, then I don't think he would have took it to hell with him and then worked with the guy that it was. So the theory that I had about Baxter being Jack the Ripper, or who Pinchas saw murder somebody, I'm just going to throw that one and cast it to the side. So yeah, overall with this episode, every season, I'm going to go ahead and say that every season of every show always has that one dud episode. And I think we're already hitting the dud episode right here with this one. I'm not saying it was horrible, but I'm not saying it was great either, because for me, this episode just wasn't hitting on all cylinders. I thought what we were going to get is something, behind closed doors, as the title suggests. And we were going to get some therapy sessions, and we were going to get just so much good stuff with backstory-wise. Don't get me wrong, that was a huge development with us finding out that the biggest sin that Angel had while he was living was the fact that he was a murderer and killed his dad. So, you know what? I'm actually not going to drink this, because that would create such a pause that's a whole nother matter. I'll drink after I'm done talking to y'all. But that was a big revelation. But, as I was about to say, we also need a lot more information. Just, we don't need just, oh, I killed my dad, that's why I'm such a horrible person. Oh, no. We need to know more information. We need to know who your dad was, what the circumstances was when you did kill him, and Well, really, that's pretty much the big things we need to know, because from what I know, Angel was, a mobster, which means if he killed his dad, he's probably killing, the head, pretty much the Scarface. Jeez. Not Scarface. That's a horrible way of referencing the movie Scarface. He's pretty much killing the head of the mafia. There we go. I'll say it that way. Pretty much Scarface. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he would end up doing that, and maybe that's how he ended up getting killed, because he killed his dad, and then people came in, and it's a big old mess. So yeah, big revelation. At the same time, with the episode that we had, I feel like that's why the revelation fell so flat. Is, oh, we got this big heavy Vox episode, and all this stuff is happening with Charlie being goofy, and then they drop this on us with it being like, oh, well, that feels like it fell flat because of all the other stuff happening. I don't know. I want it to be a little more impactful on the emotion side, so that's just me. Either way, though, I'm going to shut it up. I want to record something else tonight, but judging by the time that it is now, it's 8:45 at night, I don't think I'm going to have time to record that, so I might attempt to record it tomorrow. Maybe I could stop early, and knock a couple videos out, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to start doing what I'm wanting to do. I'm kind of halfway getting a schedule, as y'all could tell by some of the community posts. I'm doing these videos as they're coming out, the Hazbin Hotel reactions, Wednesday and Fridays, and that's when I'm trying to get them uploaded. Hopefully it works out. If it does, it does. If copyright screws me over, then it screws me over, and I'll post it a day later. But either way, I need to shut up because I keep running my mouth and running my mouth and running my mouth. So, that's what I'm going to do. Shaw's turn. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. Watch what you love and love what you watch. And take it away, Mr. Rogers.
I like you just the way you are.